Chris, I ain't mad at you. I'm just disappointed you chose cowardice over loyalty. You was fam. Now you're just a cautionary tale. This ain't Wick. This ain't no diss either. Remember that shit. It's a true motherfucking story. You was sitting at the table eating off the same plate. Now you're starving for attention, trying to nibble on my fate. Gave you game, gave you name, even covered up your mistake. Now you biting that hand that fed you, boy, that's how serpents operate. You were Judas with the mic, snake slicked in disguise. Look me in my face with the envy deep in your eyes. You traded brotherhood for crumbles, ego told you them lies. Now you left with nothing but regret while I rise. Remember them studio nights, I'd stay up and mix your lies. Now you out here throwing shade, that's a devil in the church every single way. I gave you the light, gave you that lift, taught you how to make it work. Now you're buzzing 6 feet deep, buried next to your worth. Chris, how the hell did you fumble legacy for clout? You was scared, now you're just a whisper faded out. I built the bridge, you burned it down without a doubt. Now I'm that voice in your head you can't silence or drown. Now Chris, this ain't even hate, this is pain. Let the snakes in your circle rearrange your brain. Now your name get disrespected when they mention my name. We was gods in the booth, now you just human and plain. You left the label, but the label never left you. You still trying to mimic greatness in everything that you do. From the flows to the cadence to the way that you move. But you can't fake soul, that's the difference between me and you. I seen your diss, the lies unrehearsed. Like you rehearsed your betrayal, scripted every verse. Trying to paint me as a villain, guess the truth really hurts. But karma doesn't skip the fake, she just saves them for dessert. All them favors unpaid, all them bridges uncrossed anyway. You gamble loyalty for pride, that's a hell of a loss. Used to call you my brother, now you just a lost cause. Trying to war with the God you ain't built for that cause. You always play the victim wearing fake pain like jewelry. Acting like I held you back, boy, you fooled that eulogy. I watch you drown in envy when you could've sworn with unity. But loyalty's a language that you never spoke fluently. You had the keys, I opened up the doors, gave you roots to explore. But you'd rather chase applause from the crowd on the floor. Now you stuck up in the local circus while I'm going on tour. I'm platinum with the pen, you plastic at the core. Turn bitterness to branded betrayal in their trends. But your gimmicks fade fast while legends never end. Your name in the winds, mine's carved in cement. I was your greatest blessing, now I'm your lifelong laminate. I remember when your pen was dry and your soul was weak. I fed your verse with fire, help your cadence speak. Now you steal my old flows like dusty antiques. Trying to be me in the mirror but the glass too bleak. You will mimic my moves, but your shadow too slow. Trying to walk in my footsteps, but you never had the glow. Your hunger ain't real, just a mask for the show. You a TikTok rapper with a SoundCloud soul. And your bars ain't bite, they bark no death. Just an echo in a scene that forgot you left. You was fam, but your pride put out our bond to death. So I spit this eulogy and leave your name in breath. We ain't done yet, we ain't done. Chris, I'm not trying to diss you, bro. I'm trying to open your eyes. Now every verse that you drop feel like a cry for help. Screaming notice me while exposing yourself. You ain't no rival, you a relic on the dusty shelf. Trying to measure up to me, better measure yourself. You had a seat at the table, now you knocking for scraps. You was never built for the pressure, only fame and apps. While I mastered craft, you mastered cap. That's why your buzz got buried, I don't need no map. So here's your send-off, Chris, no hook, just bars. No fame, no love, just invisible scars. You was close to the throne, now you watch it from afar. Guess not everyone is destined to be a star. You ain't an op, you a letdown. Could've been legends side by side. Now your story's a lesson that I teach to my son every night. Never bet on someone who's scared of their own shine. Stay lost, Chris, you earned it this time. Chris, how the hell did you fumble legacy for clout? You was skin, now you just a whisper faded out. Build bridges, you burned it down without a doubt. Now I'm that voice in your head you can't silence or drown out. Tomorrow this ain't even hate, this is pain. You let the snakes in your circle rearrange your brain. Now your name get disrespected when they mention my name. We was gods in the booth, now you just human and plain. It's a shame, never be the same. It's free powder, man.